Welcome to kcheebplays, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Let's get started. Oleg muttered to himself. Not sure what she's up to. Agreeing to go to Rote Bucht so easily? I expected more pushback. Not sure if she has ulterior motives. Should I call her back? No, let this play out. Then I can get back on track. I need to focus on the bigger picture. Steel. I can make so much money there it's ridiculous. I just need to keep meddling fingers out of the pie. How to keep them busy and away from my steel project. Kalinka had arrived to the job site completely undetected. Ulyov and Clarence knew she was due to arrive, but no idea when. She got out of the car and slammed the door. Both Ulyov and Clarence turned to see what the noise was all about. Big smiles were pasted on both their faces. Kalinka stood beside the car and said, "What are you waiting for? Get over here. It's been far too long." Their walk to her car seemed like a fast jog. Hugs were exchanged. "How are you two doing?" Kalinka asked. Both nodded and said fine. Ulyov offered a little bit more, though. "It's not the same company, Kalinka. Oleg keeps everything under such tight wraps, it's very annoying." Clarence nodded. "Half the time I don't know if I should start the next thing on the list or if I should wait to clear it with him." Clarence was getting good at nodding. Kalinka shook her head. "This isn't exactly a complicated project. Granddad, we're dealing with water and sewage now, but that's not exactly rocket science. You two have done these projects in your sleep." "I was there for the last one," she winked. They both laughed, a little uncomfortably, but they did laugh. "Let's see what we have left to get this city up and running," Kalinka said. Cheeb here. Welcome to my Let's Play of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Playing on the Rote Bucht map and having a lot of fun with it. Enjoying it. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and watch me have some fun with a game that I really enjoy playing. What's in store today? Well, hopefully getting a few projects finished up. We've got some electrical transformer that needs to get finished up. I also have, through just poking around, realized that I don't have this transformer, sorry, words, anything there set up to actually do any work on it, so we should get that going so that we can get our water treatment plant when the time comes. I get the water treatment plant working for sure. And then something else that I just noticed as well here. I mean, this is a ways off, but I gave access, because this is going to be my primary storage for crops. May as well make the access to it as short a path as possible. So what I will be doing is just straight on, I believe straight on from here, or about as straight on as I can make it. We'll go that direction. We can disconnect that and connect these up. Should be good. And I'm gonna, oh, cool. Didn't expect that, but that's good. And what I'm saying I didn't expect was this to end up being one big piece, which is pretty much what I like to have with the road construction. So, oh, cool. We got people getting delivered here, so this shouldn't take too much longer, I don't think. And we're getting some resources delivered up here. Nice. Keeping this going. We just need people. Again, we've got two people stations. We've got a few, or two people COs is what I'm trying to say. And looks like, yeah, they're delivering people down here. So yeah, it'll get done. It's just a matter of when. So they're chugging along nicely, or nice-ish. Starting to question a bunch of things now. I mean, is that too far? No. Is it? See, I don't know. Just trying to think of what the best. Bugs me that I didn't plan that little piece of it out. It just comes straight across here too. Oh, that's still right there. That would shorten the walk. Yeah, we'll see how it works out. Cross that bridge. I was a little concerned about... Sorry, I hadn't seen that button before and I wanted to check it out. I was a little concerned about having one distribution office to supply all the materials that we need for our citizens. You know, food, clothes, electronics, and meat. Obviously, that's important, but we're not. This city's never going to be that much bigger. It isn't going to be any bigger. I mean, we're gonna build these, and that's going to be enough to supply workers for the industries that we're going to have planned up in this neck of the woods, and basically the alcohol, clothing, and food industries. My general plan right now is to build an actual construction office in this area, so that should facilitate building the coal and iron that's right on this corner. Should be more than enough with using real COs rather than the free ones, and then what I can do is clear this area out, and then this is where I think I've talked about this before. This is where my the other two industries, the clothing and the food, will be placed. Not 100% sure about the meat at this point. I might, but we'll see how things shake out there. Make sure that I've got no one allowed to move into these last two that I'm building. It's been a while. So, at any rate, we're going along here nicely. We have construction 1 and 2, I think. 1 and 2. Doesn't look like they're needing much more, or they don't have as much work to do. And I was convinced by somebody very close to me to get a move on with the fire station, because things burn. And when they burn, it's bad. Granted, I don't have any citizens or anything like that, so rebuilding would only just cost money, but by the same token, I don't know that I want to do that. There's many more things that I want to get done and dealt with. So, cool. Our kindergarten's ready to go. Excellent. Good. And our pub is good to go. Once we get our alcohol, looks like this is pretty close to being done. I'm gonna be running out of things to delay moving people in, because they'll all be done here soon. Probably, maybe the end of next episode, which means it's still going to be before summer, and I'm going to have to actually move people in. It's a scary prospect for me, because not ever having played this level of difficulty, there's a little anxiety there, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, the last couple things that we have, major things that we have left is, obviously the sewer line here, and then this one down there. They're delivering as fast as they can go at this point. Making progress. It's happening. There's enough materials there for them to continue on with it. So nice to see that. We've got most of the rest of the water infrastructure and everything else in place. Getting the last bits of my electrical in place over here, and we'll get this road. Should get this road assigned is what I should do. Not for buses either. We'll go dumpers 1, dumpers 2. Yeah, we'll go with dumpers 2. For sure. Oh, just needs more prefabs. Hopefully somebody's on their way. Nope, no one is. Oh, maybe. Maybe they are. Here we go. 5.5, yeah. Good to go. One thing that I wanted to kind of talk a bit about was the the area of the map that I have selected to start in has a distinct shortage of gravel. Now there is a fair chunk of gravel up here, but it's going to be no small task to get up there. If you can see the how red that is and how steep everything is. I mean, you could kind of flatten the area on the top, but it's really, that's not where a lot of the gravel is. The gravel's more down in this area here, so that's it's going to be a challenge. Gravel's sort of a key component, certainly not a costly one, but a key component to any of the construction, and having that close there for the construction offices and the industries that go along with that. Obviously, the gravel is one for sure, but then there's the cement and asphalt and those things as well. So definitely need to get that figured out. I got to figure out a good way up there. Probably be just straight up, and then, as Kaya said, just build the S road. Piece of cake, right? Well, I'm sure it is. It's just I'm making it out to be harder than it really is going to be. But I want to kind of focus on this area first, because we're still a good ways away from having a full-fledged construction office in our midst, if you will. We'll be using these construction offices for the building of those industries. So, and then there's the farm itself. But at this point, for me, it's more about getting basically getting a functioning city going. So, 1,000 days, hey, that's all. Wow, these people must not be very productive. 80. Oh, there's some decent ones in there. I don't know why it slowed down so much. Had a crane. Okay, so this is number 3. Okay. Cool. I think. Starting to get some capacity here. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where I should get them going. That's... I think if I assign them to this is arguably the most important piece. It's without the working sewage treatment, there's really not much no point in moving anyone in. So anyone on their way? Looks like it. Okay, cool. Prefabs. How many prefabs do we need? Only 37 tons. That's not that big a deal. Because they can carry 11, so 4 loads. Good to go. And yay, we have our transformer in place. Sweet. Cool. Not planning out much more of this. I mean, my right now my general idea is I'll be running the train infrastructure up this side, and I'll run my power up this side and try to keep the two of them as separate as I can, because I've stepped on the rake so many times with those things. Just train and power and trying to make sure that they're routed the right way and sensible way and all that kind of stuff. So it's a try to keep them separate. So this time I've decided to use the road as a separation. It's a separation. Is it smart? Who knows? Maybe one of you can tell me after I've done that. Or it'll be pretty obvious once I start using it how good an idea that was. We're not getting gravel here. Dumpers 2. Got 1 truck on the way. Police and secret police. You're bringing 0 tons of prefabs. It's an interesting amount. Thank you very much for coming out. That's crazy. I don't even... Was that like the last amount? No, there's still 25 tons left. Anyway, don't worry about things that you're not going to get an answer to, right? Okay. What are the next important things? I guess we could try doing, let's see here, some of our monuments. That's going to be construction 1 and 2. Those will definitely be important things. Two dumpers too. Okay. Yeah, we'll need that one built as well. Just want to get the monuments that are close to the the buildings we're going to move people into dealt with. There's one right there as well. It's dumpers and construction 1. Should have everything we need getting delivered down. Maybe, maybe not. Steel and concrete. Well, we're getting our roads dealt with. How far are we in? 18 minutes. Okay. Shooting, like I said before, you probably all know this, shooting for half-hour episodes, 30, 35 minutes, somewhere in that range. I've finally bought into the fact that these half-hour episodes are more watchable for all of you, and even though it feels like I've just started the session, after half an hour, it's all good. Two. Well, let's just assign everyone and then we'll know what gets done, right? Excuse me. $13. We have definitely cleared out our prefabs. One truck bringing it in, another truck picking it all up. I think I can finally, I mean, it's nobody's using these anyway. And as I say that, one of the big slow trucks decides that he needs to. Okay, close enough. Anyone on their way? Looks like we got one more truck yet. And I think yeah, there's enough, just enough. It's going to need a ton of prefabs though, isn't it? They seem to be delivering pretty well there though. Surprising. To me, it's surprising, I suppose. How's our fire department looking? Well, we started, I think it was 1,100 work days. We're down to under 400 now, so that's a good thing. Find that interesting. But the 2 and 2 is what I decided to go with there. I was thinking it'd be 1 and 3, but I think I remember making that decision because they could go to two different roads or two different job sites to cover off trying to do it speedily, which quite honestly hasn't happened. Speed, I mean. We will need power down this way as well. Gravel electrical components. Okay, cool. Gravel and electronic components is what I'm looking for. Would be these guys. I mean, all these little nuggets of things that need to get done that I didn't realize on this as well. Construction. Construction 2? Yes. Okay. Just need people. Well, it's not an interesting situation. This is 2. Yeah, there we go. Dumpers. Just the dumpers? Oh no, they're there. They're on it. Not to worry. 100 days, yay. Spread a little thin, hey? Oh, they're definitely bringing enough. Prefabs, keeping things moving there. We're down to not very to a very low level at one point. Pretty sure they'll do a footpath, won't they? Yep, there you go. Cool. Put them to use, eh? 465 days, 29 days. We'll have our fire station. Next question is, do I start bringing people in right away? Okay, there's the fire station. Pretty good. I think it's going to cover all of the infrastructure that we have in place here, so it's not a bad spot to be. Fields. I've never seen a field set on fire. Yeah, we might be in a position next, excuse me, next episode to actually move people in. That would be something. In and of itself, it would be something. Now, if I'm using my brain, I will have both of these set up for dumper action, because we need, I mean, it would be best to have these road gravelized because we need to there'll be a fair amount of traffic there, especially come the fall when we're harvesting and moving all of the crops off the fields onto into the storage there. And I know I talked before about having the storage close here. And the other, and I'm thinking about this again now, and it's a ways out. I don't need to worry about it too much right now. But having Distribution offices. And no, yeah, it's not me. No, distribution. I don't think I'm playing this game nearly enough if I can't remember where distribution offices go. We're under distribution. Yeah, there we are. How many do I have left? Let's see, I've got two left. And is 6 vehicles enough? It's a very good question. Is it even worth? What are the other? There's a 4 that really is not very expensive. 8 vehicles, 11, 4 each. There's 22. Sorry, 22 fields. So they would each be responsible for 11 fields. I think 4 would be more than enough. Having, you know, these are not very big. Excuse me. Let's get this square there. That's not too bad. Actually, if I put it right off of there, it's probably a little bit smarter, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'll plan that. And right about there, that's our 50-50 kind of thing. This one's a little further away, but shouldn't be the end of the world. Well, I'm now 30 minutes in, and do I start? I mean, there isn't even people moved in, so I don't know if I've seen a fire before people move in. Do you want to take the chance? I don't know. I could certainly buy a fire truck, and then of our this is fuel distribution, right? Yeah, it does do fuel distribution. We'll get fuel in there. Thank you. 50, I'm thinking 30. I don't want to get too crazy. 40 tons, yeah. So 12 tons of fuel, that's going to be more than enough. More than enough, for sure. Okay, cool. We're on our last segment. 35 tons of gravel left to bring, and then we're 87 tons of prefabs for that last one. Is that going to be something we can get done for? Oh, for our next episode or not? I'm not 100% sure. We just need people. Let's get them in here. Got buses. Don't know if that will send him there or not, but all the materials we need. Oh yes, we did start work on this as well. The next phases of, because we'll need to get fuel here, we'll need power for sure. Well. Actually, making progress. We'll I think once we get this little Beauty Road dealt with. We'll assign a couple of roads, and then we'll call it an episode. Shouldn't be too much longer there. The road's done. Now, if I choose, get that one dealt with, and both of those. And I think I want, yeah, nobody has access to that, do they? Dumpers 1 and 2. That's cool. All right, well, I think that's an episode. We'll have power. We'll have to decide on whether I'm going to do the power before I move people in so that I can staff the fire department. But we'll see. Make that decision when we get there. Thanks so much for hanging with me today. Appreciate you, and we will catch you in the next one. Have yourself a wonderful day. Cheers.